the fun, you nutty baseball lovers. You. On the mound today is Sydney Weber.
She's known for her ability to strike out red-haired batters, especially on the second Sunday of months beginning with the letter J.
I'm gonna try really hard this time.
First in line, Pablo Sanchez.
Here we go. Another chance to show 'em all who rocks hardest.
Let's hear some chowder. Swing, batter. Ready now, and the throw.
Swing, batter, batter.
That was ball one.
It's been too long since that ump had his eyes checked.
She kicks the delivery. Swinging. Foul. No outs.
Whoops, sorry. Oh, I don't know what to say.
The stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Lined back. Lays out. And he flubbed it. Safe on first. He throws the ball to first.
Good
Tips
job,
it over to second. Safe.
Let go.
Butterfingered that ball.
Oh, that's just embarrassing.
Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate. Hey, batter. Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate.
We want a batter,
Swing.
not a broken
Strike
ladder.
one. Good move. Slow ball.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
They have a runner on second. Nobody out.
Batter, you hear? Hey, batter.
Into the motion.
Okay,
Pitch on the
I'm
way.
rooting for the other team.
Come on. That was
That's
ball
right,
one.
you
1-1.
batter.
Takes the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. A swing. A blooper in foul territory. Hits the ball. Let's hear some chowder.
Okay,
From the windup,
I'm
the
rooting
pitch.
for the other team.
The
That's
wing.
all right with you, batter.
Dmitry Petrovich of the bat. The stretch. Throws it. A swing. Ground ball up the first baseline. Easy play for her. He's out of there. Zinger to third. Safe at third. Quick throw to home plate. Out. And it's a double play. We've shut them down in this inning. Halfway through the inning now. Left one on second. Keisha Phillips takes her place on the mound. Gwen Lee is the first one out of the dugout. Stand back, you kids. Yay! She is ready. The delivery. Strike one.
Batter. Swing, batter.
From the stretch, the delivery.
Hey, batter.
High ball one.
Just a bit high.
Nobody out.
Hey, batter.
Here's the windup. She delivers. Ball two. 2-1.
Hey, batter.
Into the windup. A 2-1
Hit a
pitch.
touchdown.
Low and outside.
3-1 pitch should be easy money.
3-1.
Swing, batter.
From the windup and the throw.
You
A
can't
swing.
hit a touchdown.
Sliced it. And the count is 3-2. Here's the windup. The 3-2 pitch. The swing. First.
That little blooper sent him running.
Beats the ball to first.
Let's go, yellow.
Oh.
Let's go, yellow.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackman. I'm gonna park this one in the bleachers, ya hear?
Swing, batter.
She's set. The delivery.
Papa
Strike one.
Swing,
Runner on
batter,
first.
batter.
No outs.
Papa Willie.
Into the windup. She delivers.
For a goal.
Ball one. 1-1.
Swing, batter. Testically.
Takes her stretch. Cuts to the plate. Swing. That's a foul. 1-2.
¿Quieres juegas a las canicas más bien?
Papa Willie.
She is ready. Cuts to the plate. A swing. Foul ball. 1-2.
Swing, batter.
Deberías tomar lecciones de bateo.
Hey, batter.
Here's the motion. The 1-2 pitch. The swing. There's a bunt.
Right on. Go, yo.
What
Out.
happened? I know these kids can keep it together out there.
And it's an out.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Okay, that'll bring up Barky DuBois.
This kid has stolen so many bases. He makes Al Capone look like an angel.
And Vic, 'cause this one here's going plumb out of here.
Lecciones de bateo.
Swing, batter.
The stretch. And delivers. A swing. Strike one. 2 outs.
Swing, batter.
Se trata de darle.
Ready now. And the offering.
The primary objective
Ball
is
one.
to hit
And the
ball.
count is 1-1.
Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it would help if you kept your eyes open. Batter.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
Let's go, yellow. Let's go, team.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
I'm gonna crush this one. Swing, batter. You can't hit a touchdown.
She is ready. And the throw. The swing. And belted.
Ooh.
Oh, was that good? Was that good? Let's go, yellow.
Oh my, that's a triple. And that marks their debut in today's score. Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate.
Bubbles is the most enthusiastic baseball enthusiast I've ever run across.
As you can tell, I've modeled my stamp on the great Babe Ruth.
Rah. Go,
Here's the
team.
windup and the throw. Strike
Swing,
one.
batter.
Runner on
You
third,
can't
2
hit a
outs.
touchdown. Can't score a goal.
She's
Can't
set.
hit a
The pitch.
touchdown.
Ball one.
Just a bit outside.
And the count is 1-1.
Hey, batter.
Here's the motion. Here's the pitch.
Primary objective is
Swing.
to hit the ball.
A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
And she's out.
All you can do is try your hardest.
And that'll do it in the first inning. 1 left on. We've got Ahmed Khan at the plate. Here's the motion. The delivery. A swing. Strike one. No out.
Not a broken ladder.
She is ready. The delivery. Another strike. Gave him a hot one.
That was a show me heater for the breaker coming next. I bet you a soda.
0-2.
I don't know what to say.
Here's the windup. The pitch.
Swing, baby.
Swung on. A long one and deep. Gets under it. That ball is out of here, and there is nothing left but a vapor trail. Go! The target goes up. Pitch on the way.
You swing
Swung
left,
on.
already and it put
A
it in the
long one
belly.
and
Ooh.
deep. Runs over.
Let's go, right side. Let's go.
Easy
Right.
play for her. Rifles it.
That's my sister. Let's go, right.
Takes the dive.
Ooh,
Throws it.
Let's go,
Oh,
right.
that's just
Go white.
embarrassing.
Chucks it
what?
to third. This one's gonna get over his head.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. That could have been epic, but it wasn't.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
All that ballet Vicky does makes her one of the most coordinated kids on the field.
The stretch. Cuts to the plate.
Okay, I'm
Strike
rooting for the other
one.
team.
Now give us another one, baby.
An impressive right hook.
A pitcher with a good right hook is an asset to any team.
I see you're under me.
She is ready. Throws it.
We
Swung
check
on.
Yes, we do.
Puff
We got
fly.
How about
Gets
you?
under it. Brings up easy play. That's it for her. Over to home. Zinger to third. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Send him back to the showers.
She kicks, fires. High ball one. Runner on third. One out.
Hey, batter, swing, batter.
The stretch. Cuts to the plate.
Broken ladder.
That was a ball. And the count is 2-0.
You swing that darn stick.
Swing.
Takes the stretch. The
Sorry.
pitch.
London, I see friends.
Ball three.
She's trying not to let it get to her.
3-0.
Hey, batter.
The stretch. Cuts
Swing.
to the plate.
Whoops.
Swung on. Strike one. Gave him a hot one.
It was in there.
I don't know what to say.
We want a batter.
She is
not a
ready.
broken
Fire.
ladder.
Strike two. Oh, stand by. The heat.
Think I felt the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
And the count is 3-2.
We
Takes
got
the
spirit.
stretch.
Yes, we do.
The
We got
delivery.
spirit. How about you?
Ball four. Forced to walk. Pete Wheeler steps in.
Wheelie is a really strong kid with a powerful swing.
Come on, let's see what you got, batter.
Into the motion. The pitch. Swing. Strike one. Runners on first and third. One out.
Come on.
The target goes up. The pitch.
Hey, batter.
Swung on. Foul ball. 0-2.
Hey, batter. Hey, batter.
From the windup and the delivery. Swing. Foul. 0-2.
Hey, batter, waddle. Come on, let's see what you got, batter.
From the stretch and the throw. She got another one.
Thank you for playing. Stick around for a year's supply of air freshener. Next contestant, taste 'em.
Keisha Phillips turn it back.
Hey, batter.
Into the windup and delivers. Swing. Strike one. 0-1.
Hey, batter, waddle. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Here's the motion. Fire. Ball one.
London, I see friends. I see you're
Batter.
Hey, batter.
She's set. Fire. Strike two.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
I see London. I see friends.
Here's the windup. The 1-2 pitch.
Come on,
Swinging.
let's see what you got, batter.
A bouncing ball.
Let's go, Wide. Let's go.
Straight down the middle.
Let's
Tosses
go,
it over to
Whitefer.
second. That'll send him back to the dugout. All right, it's our turn now.
the
Halfway through the inning now. Runners left at the corners. Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate.
is a pretty fast runner, but his stamina's not great because of his asthma.
I've got this game figured out. Watch me go.
Here's the windup and the throw. That was a ball. No out.
Hey, batter.
She kicks. Here's the pitch.
Swing.
Ball 2.
Statistically, your chances of hitting this next pitch are quite low.
Into the windup. The pitch. That was a ball.
You better. Do you think about going back and playing? Hello, sister can play better baseball than yours.
The windup. The pitch. Swinging. It's fouled back. And the count is 3-1.
Batter. Hey, batter.
She is ready. 3-1 pitch. Swinging. Another strike. And the count is 3-2.
Ole! Toro!
The target goes up. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
good?
And he's out.
Okay, we've still got a chance to score in this inning. Let's do it!
Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one. Okay?
We want a batter, not
From
a
the
broken
stretch,
ladder.
the delivery. Swing. Strike 1.
Swing, batter.
Into the windup and the throw. That was a ball. 1 out.
Papa Wheelie.
From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch.
Swing, batter.
A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
Oh.
Let's go, yellow.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
I'm turning that ball into cream corn.
Can't score a goal.
Here's the motion. The pitch. Strike 1.
That one got by him.
Batter.
Papa Wheelie.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. That was a ball. Runner on first. 1 out.
Can't score a goal.
She's set. The 1-1 pitch.
We want a batter,
High ball
not
2.
a broken
And the
ladder.
count is 2-1.
Batter. Keep your eye on the ball, okay?
Into the windup. Cuts to the plate. Swung on. Another strike.
Hey, batter. Swing. We want a batter. Not a
Into the
broken
motion.
ladder.
The pitch.
We want a batter,
Swung
not a broken
on.
ladder.
That didn't happen.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
I'm going to smash the ball out of here.
From the windup and the throw.
Batter.
Strike 1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Swing, batter.
Swing, batter.
Takes her stretch and delivers. Strike 2.
Anytime you get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
0-2.
Hey, batter. Swing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Swing, batter.
A swing.
Tennis is my sport anyway.
And this inning is over. 1 left on. It's all tied up at 1. Pablo Sanchez steps in.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you?
From the windup and the pitch.
I don't know what to say.
That was a ball. 1-0.
Hey, batter.
Nino. From the windup and the pitch.
The batter.
A swing.
Broken ladder.
A bouncing ball. He's all over it.
Hit him,
Throws it to first. Whoops. Looks like she just dropped the ball.
Let's go, what?
straight to second.
That's my
That'll
sister.
send him back to the dugout.
Ooh.
Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Let's hear some chowder. Hey, batter.
Into the motion, she delivers. The swing, a bouncing ball. And she goes after it. The throw to first base. Butterfingered that ball.
Tell me that didn't just happen.
Let's go right.
Quick throw to second.
Right.
Good play, y'all. Way to go. Good. Butterfingered that ball.
I think she's having a rough day out there.
Nice play, y'all.
Dmitri Petrovich took the bat.
I think this young hitter can get the job done.
Hey, batter.
Into the windup. She delivers. That was a ball. They have a runner on second. One out.
Harder than you swing that there
Send him back to the showers.
She's set. The delivery. The swing. Chopper to third. He's got it. Chucks it over to second. Flings it to third. There's no way he'll be able to catch that. Takes the dive. Quick toss to third. This one's gonna get over her head.
All right, let's go.
Get him,
You know, maybe it's about time for the ump to visit the eye doctor.
He's got Ahmed Khan at the plate.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Into the windup. Fires. The swing. Strike one. Oh, stand by. Heat.
Think I felt the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
Catch the ball.
The windup and the throw. The swing. A long drive. Back she goes. She can't get it.
This you can do.
Nice
Throws
play.
it over for a run.
Let's go. Go right.
That could have been epic, but it wasn't.
Penny Fraser steps in, ready for action.
Because her parents taught her peaceful values, Annie's not a very competitive player.
Hey, batter.
Oh, I
She
don't know what to
kicks
say.
the pitch.
Swing.
That was ball one. And there are runners at second and third. One out.
Batter. We want a batter.
The windup, the delivery.
Not a broken ladder.
That was ball two. And the count is 2-0.
I see London. I see France. I see your
Takes her stretch. She delivers.
Harder than you swing
Swing. Strike one.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
2-1. From the stretch, the 2-1 pitch. A swing. And belted. Back. Back. Got it. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out. He's ready for it. Quick toss to third. Safe. He's out of there. Double play. That retires the side. Halfway through the inning now. 2 left on. The Rockets trailing. Now it's Luann Louise's turn. This one's for you, Teddy.
Give me action, not words, dude.
Into the motion and the delivery. The swing, strike one.
Not even close to that one.
No out.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The target goes up. She delivers.
Statistically,
High ball one, and the count is 1-1.
Slow. Pardon me, batter, but perhaps
The target goes up, and the throw. The swing, strike two, and the count is 1-2.
Swing, batter.
Ready now, fires. The wing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
He's out.
All you can do is try your hardest.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackman.
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
Y'all better step back a few.
May I remind you that the primary objective
From the stretch, pitch on the way. High ball one.
Not a broken ladder. Hey, batter.
Into the windup. She delivers. That was ball two.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay? Hey, batter.
From the stretch and the offering. That was ball 3. One out.
Not a broken ladder.
The stretch and the throw. The swing. Burnt.
That was a
That
slow
was
roll.
good,
Sent him
right?
scrambling.
She's out of there.
Okay, we've still got a chance to score in this inning. Let's do it!
Okay, that'll bring up Barky to voice.
Damn bit, 'cause this one here's going plumb out of here.
From the stretch, the delivery. A swing. Back towards the outfield.
He left his autograph on that one.
Plays it off the wall. Ooh, the wheel fell off.
Summer.
Let's go.
Slides into second, and the runner is safe. Ooh, ow. Here comes Ashley Weber.
Trying to get something for the team.
I'm going to smash the ball out of here.
Takes her stretch and the throw. Ball 1.
She tried the corner on this.
They have a runner on second, 2 out. We've got Pete Wheeler on the pitcher's mound now.
Give me action, not words, dude.
Takes the stretch and the pitch. She went for the bunt.
Way to go, dude.
She's safe.
Let's go, Yellow.
Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate.
Okay, I'm just going to keep my eye on the ball and knock the cover off of it.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay? Into the motion and the offering. Swing. Chopper to third.
That little blooper sent him running.
Slides into third. Safe. Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate.
I've got this game figured out. Watch me go.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Swing. Strike 1. The bases are loaded. 2 outs.
May I remind you that the primary objective is to
Takes
hit
the
the
stretch
ball.
and the pitch. Swing. A long one and deep.
He left his autograph on that one.
And the runner scores.
The gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
And she scores.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
And the runner scores.
The gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
And the runner scores.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one. Okay?
Here's the windup, the pitch. A swing. Sliced it. 2 outs. He's set. Cuts to the plate. Another strike.
If he can keep it together, he's got one more shot.
0-2. Swing. Here's the motion. Throws it. Swung on.
Oh no!
That's it for the 3rd inning. And the Rockets lead it, up by 3.
Look at those rockets flare.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Vicky's true passion is ballet, and she never misses a chance to practice her moves.
She's set. Pitch on the way. Swing. A blooper in foul territory.
Swing, better, you hear?
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That was a ball.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter.
The windup and the delivery. Swinging. Foul. And the count is 1-2.
I don't know what to say.
We want a batter with not a broken ladder. Come on, let's see what you got.
Into the motion and the delivery.
Look, Granny's
Strike 3. Down she goes.
And another one bites the dust.
You swing like an old lady in a pretty little dolly store.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Nugget runs slightly faster than your average garden snail.
Nino. From the stretch and delivers.
You swing like an old lady in
Swing.
a pretty little
Strike
dolly
one.
store.
That was a left hook.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Come on, let's
The
see what
stretch
you got,
fires.
I see London, I see
Strike
France,
two.
I see
And the count is 0 and 2.
London or better.
Weak. The target goes up. The pitch.
Swing!
Swung on.
Sorry.
Face them!
Pete Wheeler steps in. Into the motion, cuts to the plate. Strike one.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
Hey, batter, batter, swing,
She
batter,
is
batter.
ready and delivers.
Pancake, batter, batter.
That was a ball, and the count is 1 and 1. Nino.
Hit the ball.
Takes the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging. There's a bunt.
Let's go, White.
Easy play for her. Safe on first.
Let's go, White. Let's go, White.
Keisha Phillips turn it back.
Flash is the funniest kid on the team, and everybody loves being around her.
Here's Ashley Weber, ready to wow the crowd.
She's looking to show these batters a thing or two.
We want a batter.
Takes her stretch and the throw. Strike one. An unbelievable zigzagger.
A gutsy pitch. And I'll bet you, even the pitcher was wondering where it would end up.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter. Make me
From the windup, pitch on the way. A swing. Unbelievable screaming line drive.
Best thing you can do when you hear that scream is just duck. You're probably not going to catch it. And trust me, you don't want to be in its way.
And she goes after it. Quick toss to home plate. They score the run. Chucks it over to second. Out. That pulls their plug for this inning. 1 left on. And the Rockets lead it. Up by 2.
The Rockets are soaring high in this game.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
Bring on the meat!
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
The target goes up. And the throw. Strike one. No out.
Batter, batter.
Swing, batter, batter.
He sets. He throws it.
What's up, Doc?
Swing. Strike 2. 0 and 2.
Give me action, not words, dude.
Into the windup. He throws it. That was a ball. And the count is 1 and 2. The target goes up. The 1-2 pitch. That was a ball. And the count is 2 and 2.
Give me action, not words, dude.
Ready now. The 2-2 pitch. That was a ball.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The windup and the throw. That was a ball. He got a walk. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
I'm gonna crush this one!
What's up, Doc?
We want
Takes
a
the
batter,
stretch,
not
fires.
a broken ladder.
Swung on. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller,
Oh,
sent him
God.
scrambling.
He's out of there.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
And it's an out.
She was robbed.
Now it's Luann Louise's turn.
Teddy gets in the way when Lulu throws, which can be a problem in the field.
Stand back, you kids. Swing. He winds. Here's the pitch. Strike one. 2
Our
outs.
chances of hitting this next pitch are quite low.
Swing, batter, batter.
Swing, batter.
The stretch and the throw. Strike 2. 0 and 2.
We want a batter, not a
From the windup and the pitch. That was ball 1, 1 and 2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the windup, the 1-2 pitch. That was a ball, 2 and 2.
Give me action, not words, dude.
Pardon me,
Takes
batter,
the stretch,
but perhaps
throws it.
would help if you kept
Swinging.
your eyes open.
A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
Safe.
Oh, let's go, yo.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackman. Y'all better step back a few. Gretchen Hasselhoff up on the mound and ready for action.
She generally pitches best on the 4th day of the month,
Swing, batter,
when it's
batter.
raining and there's a dip in the barometric pressure.
From the windup, fire. Swung on, strike 1. Runner on first, 2 out.
Rah, rah, rah.
She is ready. Pitch on the way.
Go
The
team.
swing, another strike.
Hey, batter. May I remind you that the primary objective is to hit the ball.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Low ball
Bet
1.
you can't hit a touchdown.
Hey, batter. Hey, batter.
She is ready. The 1-2
Can't
pitch.
score a goal.
Ball 2.
Hey, batter. Hey, batter.
From the stretch and the offering. That was ball 3.
Rah, rah, rah. Pardon me, batter.
She's
Go
set. The
team.
3-2
If you
pitch.
kept your
And
eyes
there's
open.
ball 4. And that's a walk. Okay, that'll bring up Barky twice.
I'm gonna clobber this one like a squirrel in a nuthouse.
Visit.
The stretch, the pitch. Strike 1.
That one got by him.
The runner goes
Let's go.
wide to the
Yellow.
third. And she's out.
What a bummer. She gave it her best shot, though.
And that's gonna end the inning. 2 left on. And the Rockets lead it. Up by 2.
There was this kid, Joey McCatton, played for the Rockets a couple of seasons ago. He always brought this can of processed meat product with him to his games. It was always the same can. He called it Ernie the Meat Can and said it was his pet. Then one day he came to a game without the can. Apparently his little brother ate the thing. Joey dropped out of the league a short time later. I guess he really missed that can of meat. And I mean, who wouldn't?
Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Send him back to the shower.
She is ready. The pitch.
Come on, let's see what you got.
A swing. A bouncing ball. Gets away from her. Fires across the first. That's it. Out. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
In a clutch situation, Jabberjaw knows how to keep her cool.
Look, Granny's wants flies harder than
You
you
swing like
She is ready. The delivery.
Scored.
Strike 1. And it was a lefty.
That's a terrific pitch, but it sure is hard on the arm.
1 out.
Hey, batter.
The windup and delivers. The swing. Strike 2.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
Slow left hook.
That's a terrific pitch, but it sure is hard on the arm.
0 and 2. Into the motion. The pitch. Down she goes.
See ya. What I wanna be ya, eh?
Dmitri Petrovich up to bat. Ready now. She delivers.
Hey, batter.
Strike 1.
Now give us another one, baby.
An unbelievable zigzagger.
A gutsy pitch. And I'll bet you, even the pitcher was wondering where it would end up.
0 and 1.
Bonjour, batter.
The stretch. Pitch on the way. Swing. Strike 2.
Now's a good time to use a breaking ball.
And the count is 0-2.
Let's hear some
The windup, the
scooter.
pitch.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
That was ball 1. 1-2.
Don't play polite like.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Here's the motion. Here's the pitch.
Pretty little dolly store.
Swinging. And that's strike 3. She got another one.
Follow the hostess. Your table is waiting. Ace them!
The Rockets are pummeling them. Up by 2.
Look at those rockets flare!
Okay, that'll bring up Barky DuBois.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for the heat.
And bit, 'cause this one here's going plumb out of here.
Swing! Into the motion and the delivery.
Swing, batter,
Strike
batter.
1.
That one got by him.
Pardon me,
She
batter.
kicks
but
and
perhaps
a
it would
delivery.
help if you kept your
That was
eyes
ball
open.
1. And the count is 1-1.
Can't score a goal.
Better.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. Swing! Strike 2. 1-2.
Hey, better.
Takes her stretch. Fires.
Pardon me, batter.
Swinging.
But perhaps it would
A
help if
bouncing
you kept
ball.
your eyes
Gotta
open.
watch your kneecaps on those taters.
And he's safe.
Was that good?
Flies into second. The runner is safe on second. Going for 2 bases and makes it easily.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
Little Smoky Ash is a good ball player. When she can escape tennis lessons, that is.
I'm going to smash the ball out of here.
Give me action, not
From the
words,
stretch
dude.
and delivers. The swing. Ground ball up the first baseline.
Let's go.
That little blooper sent him running.
She's out of there.
Okay, we still got a chance to score in this inning. Let's do it!
Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate.
Bubbles is a good ball player when you can get her to quit yapping.
As you can tell, I've modeled my stamp off the great Babe Ruth.
May I remind you that the primary objective is to hit
Here's
the
the windup.
ball.
Pitch on the way.
Score
A swing. Strike 1.
Should have let that one
Swing,
go.
They
batter,
have a runner on
batter.
second. 1 out.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
She's set.
Hey,
And the
batter,
offering.
batter,
Swung
batter,
on.
batter.
A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
Bravo.
Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate.
Reese is a below-average hitter, but he's great at strategy because he's really smart.
I've got this game figured out. Watch me
Swing,
go.
batter, batter.
We want a batter, not
She
a
kicks.
broken
Here's the
leg.
pitch. Low ball
May I
1.
remind you that the primary objective is to hit the ball.
We want a batter, not a
Bet you can't
She's
shoot a
ready
touchdown.
and delivers. A swing. A long one and deep. Better take a picture now, 'cause this ball is out of here and it ain't coming back.
The pitcher just turned to watch it go out of the park.
And the runner scores.
Sweet as candy, I tell ya. I like candy. Everybody likes candy. That's why Halloween is such a popular holiday.
Score.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
And they give up another run.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one, okay?
From the windup, here's the pitch. Strike 1. 1 out. Into the windup and the delivery. A swing, another strike. 0-2.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
The target goes up and delivers. A swing.
Sorry.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Dante eats a lot for a kid his size. My mom says that's because he's going to have a growth spurt.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, batter.
She is ready. Pitch on the way. That was ball one.
Batman, here comes the Joker. Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it would help. if
From
you
the windup and the delivery. Swing. Strike one. And the count is 1-1.
Bet you can't hit a touchdown.
From the windup and the pitch. The swing. Strike two. 1-2.
Swing, batter. Statistically,
Takes the stretch and the throw. A swing, and that's strike three. That's it for this kid.
That didn't happen.
That's the end of the fifth. The Rockets are out in front, up by 5.
Can't touch these kids. Unstoppable, I tell ya.
We've got Ahmed Khan at the plate. Takes her stretch, cuts to the plate. A swing, a bouncing ball.
Get him, White.
He scoops it up straight to first.
Hey,
Butterfingers that ball.
okay.
Get him,
Butterfingers that ball.
Tell me that didn't just happen.
Let's
Ooh,
go,
that's gotta hurt.
Let's go, White. Just like I would have done.
in the house.
Let's
Ooh,
go,
that's
White.
gotta hurt.
Nice playing, y'all.
Good job,
Ooh, ooh,
Go, White.
ooh, ooh.
Penny Frazier steps in, ready for action.
Hey, batter.
Here's the windup, the pitch.
You swing like an old lady
That
in
was a
a
ball.
pretty little
Runner on
dolly
first,
store.
no out.
Let's hear some chowder. We want a batter with not
Into
a
the
broken
motion
leg.
and the delivery.
Hey, batter.
A swing, a bouncing ball.
Let's go, White.
Scoops it up.
Gotta hurt.
On to second. Safe at second.
Go, White.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Fatty boom baladi, fatty boom baladi.
From the stretch and delivered.
Batter with not a broken
That was a ball.
leg.
Runners on first and second with nobody out.
Swing, batter.
Here's the motion and the offering. A swing. It's going up the right field line, and it's a foul ball. Runners on first and second, no out.
Look, Granny's wants one.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball two. Makes the break. The throw to third.
That's my sister.
Let's go, White.
That's it. Out. Runner on first, one out. She's set. Here's the pitch. All three. 3-1.
Hey, batter. Hey, batter.
From the windup, 3-1 pitch.
Whoops, sorry.
Gives up a base.
Contestant number one, come on down. You've just won yourself a free trip to first base.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Look, Granny's wants flies harder than you swing.
The
that
windup,
bird.
the
You
pitch.
swing like an old lady in a pretty little dolly
Swing.
store.
Strike one.
Swing, batter, you hear?
Swing, batter.
Target goes up and delivers. Another
Swing,
strike.
batter,
A
you
fancy pitch would really shake things up.
Runners on first and second,
swing,
one
batter,
out.
batter.
Luann Louise steps up to the pitcher's mound.
If it's on fire or just plain hot,
Batter.
Lulu can smoke you with it.
She kicks, cuts to the plate, the swing, and a foul ball. 0-2.
Swing! Whoops, sorry. Oh.
Into Into the windup, pitch on the way, and that's strike three. Say goodbye to another hitter. Pete Wheeler steps in.
2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bids, $1.
Takes her stretch, the delivery, swing, a bunt. She gobbles it up, and the throw to first. This one's gonna get over her head. Good play, y'all. For a run. He's ready for it. They just scored, and that one's gonna go way over her head.
There are moments of glory, and then there are moments like this.
Keisha Phillips turn it back.
Swing, better, you hear? Look, Granny's won.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Strike one.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
Runner on third, 2 out. Into the windup. Throws it. Swing. That's a foul. Takes the stretch. Fires. A swing.
That's working for us.
One left on. The Rockets are out in front. Up by 3. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
I'm gonna crush this one.
The target goes up. Cuts to the plate. Swing. Smacked one. Left of center. Looks like she tripped.
Let's go, team.
Let's go, y'all. Awesome.
On her way in with a double.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast. Was that
Cut between bases. And she goes down.
Way to go.
And that's an out.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Now it's Luann Louise's turn.
This girl's a scrapper. Look at that determination.
Damn back, you kid. From the windup and the throw.
Statistically, your chances
Ball one,
of hitting
one
this
out.
next pitch are quite
Keep
low.
your eye on the ball, okay?
Deberías tomar lecciones de bateo.
Takes her stretch. The delivery. Swing. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That little blooper sent him running.
She'll be held to a single.
Muy bien.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackman.
Billie Jean dreams of living in Paris, excuse me, Paris, as a high glam supermodel.
Y'all better step back a few.
Swing.
Into the motion, pitch on the way. Swing. Strike one. Tries to steal. Slides into second.
Bold move.
And makes it to second.
What?
They have a runner on second, 1 out. Into the motion, she delivers. Swung on, another strike. 0-2.
Score a goal. Swing, batter.
She kicks, she delivers. Swing. That was rude. Okay, that'll bring up Barky DuBois.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for the heat.
I'm gonna clobber this one like a squirrel in a nut house.
The target goes up, and the offering. Strike one.
That one got by him.
And the count is 0-1.
Not a broken ladder.
From the windup and the pitch. Swing. Another strike. And the count is 0-2. She is ready. And the throw. Swinging. Hit hard.
Solid one. I wouldn't want to be in the path of that hit.
And that'll do it in the 6th inning. Left one on second. The Rockets, Pablo Sanchez steps in. Up by 3.
The Rockets are soaring high in this game.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
throws it.
Rooting for the other
The
team.
wing.
That's all right
A
with
bouncing
you,
ball.
batter.
Let's go,
Down the middle. Throws it to
Go,
first.
Joey.
Safe.
That's good. Get him, White.
Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Jabberjaw's a fairly strong runner. He doesn't get tired very easily.
Swing, batter, batter.
Target goes up. She delivers. The swing. A bouncing ball. Good
Get him,
fly,
White.
y'all. He scoops it up. Here's the throw to second. Safe at second. Dmitri Petrovich took his bat.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for the heat.
Hey, batter.
Swing. Here's the windup. She delivers. Strike one.
It was in there like swimwear.
I can't believe it. She used the fireball.
You talk about your great balls of fire. That's the real thing, baby.
Runners on first and second. No out. Into the windup and the delivery. That was ball one.
It's been too long since that ump had his eyes checked.
1-1.
Hey, batter. Shoes untied.
Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch. Another strike.
Y'all should play polite like someone from Paris.
From the windup, the 1-2 pitch. The wing. Foul. And the count is 1-2.
My granny wants flies harder than you swing that there stick.
Hey,
She's
batter,
set. The 1-2 pitch. Ball two.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. The swing, and another batter goes down.
Take it from me. Pitchers this good aren't easy to come by.
I got you, Nino. You've got Ahmed Khan at the plate.
Swing, batter.
From the windup, the delivery.
Oh, I don't
Strike
know what to
one.
say.
Lefty.
Batter's gotta have a great eye to smack one of those babies.
And the count is 0-1.
Hey, batter.
The stretch and delivers.
You swing
Strike
like no
two.
lady in a
Solid
pretty
right hook.
little
Batter's
sport.
gotta have a great eye to smack one of those babies.
And the count is 0-2.
Hey, batter.
The stretch, the pitch. Say goodbye to another hitter.
Thank you for playing. Stick around for a year's supply of air freshener. Next contestant?
Kenny Frazier steps in, ready for action.
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
Shoes untied.
The stretch and delivers. There's a bunt. And she goes after it. Zinger to third. That's an out. That'll bring our team up to bat. Halfway through the inning now. 2 left on. The Rockets are pummeling them. Up by 3.
The Rockets are soaring high in this game.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
The slugger's ready to show us what she's made of.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Swing, batter.
Can't score a goal.
Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Swung on. And belted.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Gets it off the wall.
Let's go, Yellow.
Let's go, team. Let's go, Yellow.
She slides. And it's an out.
And it's a long walk back to the dugout.
Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
As you can tell, I've modeled my stance off the great Babe Ruth.
Statistically, your chances of hitting this next pitch.
She kicks, and the offering. That's the ball. 1 out.
Yay!
Rah, rah, rah. Go team.
Into the motion and the throw. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
And she's safe.
Way to go, George.
Go, team.
Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate.
figured out. Watch me
Pardon me,
go.
batter, but perhaps it would help if you kept your eyes open.
She's set. The delivery. Swing. Strike one.
Hey, batter, 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 batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the windup and the offering.
May I remind
Eyeball
you
one.
that the
Looked like
primary
she was
objective
trying to hit a
is
bird or
hit the
something.
ball.
Runner on first. One out.
Raw, raw, raw.
The windup. The 1-1 pitch.
Guilty.
Swung on. Lined back. Slides into second. Safe.
Oh.
Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one. Okay?
Keep your eye on the ball, okay? Get it, juegas a los
Into the windup. The pitch. Swing. Strike one. Runners on first and second. One out.
Joker.
We want a batter, not a broken
She's set. The pitch. That was a ball, and the count is 1-1.
Swing, batter, batter.
Se trata de darle a la pelota.
Here's the windup. Pitch on the
Swing,
way.
batter,
A swing.
batter.
Another strike. 1-2.
Swing, batter, batter.
Swing, batter.
From the windup, pitch on the way. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller. Sends him scrambling.
yellow. Let's go.
He's
get
out of
tough on.
there. He slides. Lands on second. Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Dante's a so-so hitter, but he can get on base because he runs pretty fast.
Bring on the meat.
Here's the motion and the delivery. A swing. A blooper in foul territory. Runners on first and second. 2 outs.
What's up, Doc? Bet you can't hit a touchdown.
The windup. She delivers. Strike 2.
That one got by him.
And the count is 0-2.
Kept your eyes open.
From the windup, pitch on the way. The swing, and that's strike 3. He gave it a ride, but ran out of gas.
Can't win 'em all.
I'm too hungry to bat good.
And this inning is over. 2 left on. The Rockets are out in front, up by 3.
These kids have the fever. I mean, they are hot.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
This slugger's ready to show us what she's made of.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Takes the stretch and the delivery. Swinging. It's going to left field, and it's a foul ball. Nobody out.
Pretty play.
Let's see some action.
Takes the stretch, the pitch. That was a ball, and the count is 1-1.
That's all right with you, batter.
Come on, let's see what you got, batter.
She is ready. The 1-1 pitch. There's a bunt,
Nice one, dude.
and she grabs it, tosses it over to first, safe at first. Butterfingered that ball.
Oh, that's just embarrassing.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Nugget runs slightly faster than your average garden snail.
Send him back to the showers.
Into the windup, throws it.
You swing like
Swing.
an old lady in a pretty
A
little
bouncing
dolly
ball.
store.
Hit to short. Quick throw to second. Out. The throw to first base. Safe.
Let's go, right?
Pete Wheeler steps in.
Now that's a look of pure determination on his face.
Swing, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Into the motion
Come
and the
on,
pitch.
let's see what you got,
Swing. A crazy bunt. You don't see that very often.
I don't know how the physics of that thing works,
Go white.
but one thing I do know, it can drive any fielder batty.
White, let's go.
And she grabs it, rifles it. Butterfinger that ball.
Tell me that didn't just happen.
Over to home.
Let's go, White. Let's go, White.
Second out. He's safe. Over to third.
Go white.
Get him, White. Right?
Keisha Phillips turn it back.
Swing. Ooh, whoops, sorry.
Takes her stretch and the throw. outs.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Okay, I'm rooting for the
The
other
stretch
team.
and the
That's
throw.
right with you,
Ball
batter.
1, and the count is 1-1.
A swing, batter, batter.
She is ready. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Strike
Batter,
2.
batter, batter,
And the
batter.
count is 1-2.
Hey, batter, batter.
From the windup, here's the pitch.
Hey, batter, batter.
That was ball 2.
A swing, batter, batter. You swing like an old lady in a pretty little
Into the
dog.
windup and the throw. The wing. Pop fly. She's there. Easy play for her. Throws it over to first. That's an out. That'll bring our team up to bat. Halfway through the inning now. 1 left on. The Rockets are out in front. Up by 3.
The Rockets are soaring high in this game.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
Still trying to get on base.
I'm going to smash the ball out of here. Watch out, Batman. Here comes the Joker.
The windup. The pitch. Strike 1.
Rah, rah, rah. Go team. You can't hit a touchdown.
Takes the stretch. Cuts to the plate. The swing. Another strike.
Anytime you get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
With nobody out. She is ready. Fires. That was a ball. And the count is 1-2.
Swing, batter, batter.
Here's the windup. The 1-2 pitch. High ball 2. And the count is 2-2.
Batter, batter. Papa Lily, Papa Lily.
Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Swing. A blooper in foul territory. The stretch and the throw. That was ball 3. And the count is 3-2.
What's up, Doc?
She kicks, and the offering, and that's strike 3. She's out of there.
Oh well, it's just a game.
Now it's Luann Louise's turn. This one's for you, Teddy.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Takes her stretch, throws it.
We want a batter, not a
Ball
broken
1.
ladder.
Bet you can't hit a touchdown.
Give me action, not words, dude.
The stretch, and delivers. That was a ball.
Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it would help if you kept your eyes open. May I remind you that the primary objective
The
is
windup,
to
cuts
hit
to the
the
plate.
ball.
Swung on, strike 1.
Not even close to that one.
Keep your
And
eye
the
on
count
ball,
is
okay?
2-1.
Swing, batter, batter. Can't score a
She is
goal.
ready, cuts to the plate. That was ball 3. 3-1.
Bet you can't hit a touchdown.
Here's the motion, here's the pitch. Swung on, another strike.
Swung too late.
And the count is 3-2.
Batter, batter.
Takes the stretch, the pitch. Swing. A swing. Nina, what a play. Next batter, Billie Jean Blackman.
Still hitless and trying to do something about it.
Y'all better step back a few. Here's the windup and the delivery. Strike 1. And the count is 0-1.
Batter, batter.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Ready now. The delivery. The swing. Another strike.
Anytime you get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
And the count is 0-2.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Into the windup and delivers. The swing. That's okay. I didn't want to run anyways. That's it for the 8th inning. 1 left on. The Rockets are pummeling them. Up by 3.
They are all over it out there today.
Pablo Sanchez steps in.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for the heat.
I see London, I see France,
From the windup and delivers. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
Let's go, right? Oh,
nobody out.
Forfeit. 6 bids, $1. On for our team.
The target goes up and delivered. The swing, strike 2.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
The stretch, cuts to the plate.
Hey, batter,
That was
batter.
ball 1, 1 and 2.
We want a batter with not
Okay,
a broken
I'm rooting for
ladder.
the
Come
other
on,
team.
let's see what you
if
got,
that's
batter.
all right
Into
with
the motion,
you,
the 1-2 pitch.
batter.
Swing! A long drive.
Ooh.
He's going back, off the wall, and he's got it. The throw.
Let's go,
Oops, looks like she just dropped the ball.
Bet you that was a spitball, and it was slippery.
Here's a throw to third.
Why is
Way
in
to
the
go, sis.
house?
Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Swing.
She kicked
You
and
swing like an
delivered.
old lady in a pretty little
Strike
batter.
1.
It was in there like swimwear.
Gave her a lefty.
In my book, a solid left hook is the mark of a good pitcher.
They have a runner
We
on
want a
second.
batter,
No
not a
out.
broken ladder. Let's hear some chopper.
Here's the windup and the delivery. Swinging. Chopper to third. He's got it. Tosses it over to first.
Let's go.
Fires it to
Clears
home
a
plate.
pretty, pretty
Over to third.
play.
Safe.
Looks like I
And
need
that
more
one's going to go way over her head.
Right is in the house.
They scored. The throw to third. On to
go,
second.
Sis.
And she's safe.
Good play, y'all.
Butterfingered that ball.
Bet you that was a spitball, and it was slippery.
Dmitri Petrovich up to bat.
Let's see some action.
The target goes up. She delivers.
Forfeit. 6
Swinging.
bids, $1.
Strike
On for
1.
our
It
team.
was in there like swimwear.
They have a runner on second with nobody out.
Send 'em back.
The target goes up, and the offering swing. That's a foul, and the count is 0 and 2.
You swing like an old lady in a pretty little dolly
She
store.
kicks and the throw.
Play flag.
Swinging.
Like so
A
in the
blooper in
parade.
foul territory. I got you, Ninu Ninu. We've got Ahmed Khan at the plate.
We want a batter. Not
Here's
a
the
broken
motion,
ladder.
a pitch on the way.
Hey, batter, batter,
Strike
batter.
1. Surprised him with a slow ball.
That kid's thinking out there on the mound. Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch.
0 and 1.
Swing, batter, batter, you hear?
From the windup, throws it.
Batter, batter.
Strike 2. Looked like a right hook.
This'd be a great time to use the heat.
Swing, batter,
And the count is
batter.
0 and 2.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got
From the
spirit.
stretch,
How about
here's
you?
the pitch.
Granny's wants blood.
Ball 1, and the count is 1 and 2.
Let's see
Here's
some
the windup,
action.
the 1-2 pitch. A swing. Belted it. Running back.
Ooh.
And makes the catch. Second out. Fires it over.
Ooh, ooh.
Penny Frazier steps in, ready for action.
That's the kind of hitter she is. Digging in and determined every time.
You swing like an old lady in a pretty little dolly
From the
store.
windup and the delivery.
I'm rooting for the other
Strike
team.
1.
if that's all right
Goes
with you,
for it.
batter.
The throw to third. Butterfingered that ball.
Sometimes he just can't hang on to that ball. That play was less than memorable.
Whoops. Looks like she just dropped the ball.
I think she's having a rough day out there.
Runner on third, 2 outs.
Undo or batter.
She's set, fires.
Hey,
Ball 1, 1 and 1.
Make me some pancake batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. That was a ball.
Let's hear some chowder. Come on, let's see what you got, batter.
The stretch, the delivery.
Swing,
A swing.
batter, batter.
Popped it up. She's there. Easy basket catch. She's out. That retires the side. And that's a win for the Rockets. 8-6.
What a game, folks. When things got rough out there, these kids hung in and kept playing their hardest. This victory is a well-deserved payoff for a job well done.
Until next time, this is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch signing off. Pitching today is Amir Khan.
Sticks has one claim to fame. His right hook can smoke his brothers any day of the week, and his corkscrew rocks, too.
Watch this!
Leading the way, Stitch Weber.
Hey, batter.
From the windup, Rose it.
Hey, batter.
The swing, strike one. Looks like a lefty.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
Let's hear some chowder. Keep your eye on the ball, okay?
He comes center. Pitch on the way.
Pardon me, batter.
Ball one,
but perhaps
no
it
out.
would help if you kept your eyes open.
Try keeping your eye on the ball.
From the windup, pitch on the way. Ball two, 2-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch.
We've got spirit. How
Swing! A bouncing ball. Lays out. Got past him. Right to the pitcher. Fires across the first. Safe.
Let's go green.
Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Hey, batter.
The stretch and the delivery.
Hey, we want a batter.
High ball
not some
one.
broken
Runner on
ladder,
first.
you know.
Nobody out.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit.
Papa Wheelie.
Here's the windup. He throws it.
Spirit. Yes, we
Swung
do.
on.
We've got spirit. How about
There's a bunt. He's all over him. On to second. He just dropped it. Zinger to third. This one's gonna get over his head. And it's out of play.
Aww.
That's a run. Maria Luna up to bat.
Hey, batter.
Papa Wheelie.
He's set. Here's the pitch. The swing.
Keeping your eye on the
A
ball.
long drive. Runs over to it.
Way to go,
Let
kid.
me play. Easy play for her.
Oh,
Throws it over. Let's go green. Goes for the diving catch. They scored. Sally Dobbs steps in.
I think this young hitter can get the job done.
Hey, batter. Here's the windup. The delivery. Low ball one. Goes for it. The throw to third. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out.
Bravo, green.
Oh,
One
Papa
out.
Wheelie. Swing, batter.
From the windup and delivers. Swinging. Strike one.
Nice
Hey,
one.
we want
That's
a
what
batter,
I like
not
to
some
see.
broken
An
ladder,
impressive
you know.
right hook.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter.
He comes center. Cuts to the plate. A swing. Strike two.
Hey, we want
Pulls
a
out
batter,
the slow
not some
ball.
broken
This would be
ladder,
a good
you
time
know.
to cinch him with a hook or a crazy pitch.
And the count is 1-2.
We want a
Here's the
batter.
windup. The 1-2 pitch. And it goes foul. And the count is 1-2.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay? Hey, batter.
The windup. The
batter,
pitch.
batter,
The
batter.
swing. Chopper to third.
Let's go green. Yay,
Let's
team.
go green. He scoops it up. Safe. He throws the ball to first.
Let's go green.
Yay, team.
Here's the throw to third. The throw to home. Whoops. Looks like she just dropped the ball.
I think she's having a rough day out there.
All right, ball.
Sinks it on home.
Let's go
Whoops.
green.
Looks like she just dropped the ball. They scored. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
The slugger's ready to show us what she's made of.
Yay.
From the windup,
May
pitch
I
on the
remind
way.
you that the
Strike
primary
one.
objective is
One
to
out.
hit the ball. Not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter.
He comes center. And the pitch.
Swing.
Another strike. A right hook, folks. Take
Don't try this at home, kids.
0-2.
Not a broken ladder. Swing,
From the windup and the throw. Down she goes.
Thank you for playing. Stick around for a year's supply of air freshener. Next contestant.
I got you.
Okay, that'll bring up Barky to voice.
This kid has stolen so many bases. He may
ready now, and the offering.
McPherson,
Swinging. Fouled one back. 0-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
May I remind you that the primary
He's ready now.
objective is
Here's the
to
pitch.
hit the ball.
A swing. Another strike. Got him with the left hook.
Batter's
want a
gotta have
batter,
a great
not a
eye to
broken ladder.
smack one of those babies.
0-2.
Take a swing, why don't
Into the
ya?
windup. He throws it.
We
That
want
was
a
ball
batter,
1.
not a
1-2.
broken ladder.
Action or something. Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it would help if you kept your
Here's
eyes
the motion.
open.
The 1-2 pitch. That was ball 2. 2-2.
Swing.
Visit. Hey, batter, 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 batter,
The
batter.
stretch. The 2-2 pitch.
Hey, batter, batter,
Swinging.
batter, batter.
A bouncing ball.
Yay, team!
Oh, oh. He's all over it. Over to third. Tosses it over to second. Safe. Quick toss to third. But
Oh,
who
what
gets
are
that
you
ball?
doing?
My
Oh,
head is
That's
stuffy.
just embarrassing.
Straight to third. That's a run.
Bravo.
Straight to home plate. Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate. He's set. The pitch. Swing. Chopper to third. Easy play for her. And the throw to first. She's safe. This one's gonna get over her head. And it goes out of play. Runners take 2 bases.
Aw.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackman.
Billie Jean dreams of living in Paris, excuse me, Paris, as a high glam supermodel.
Visit.
Weak. Here's the motion. The pitch. The swing. A little doinker. He scoops it up, tosses it over to first. She's out of there. We've shut them down in this inning. 1 left on. We've got Dante Robinson pitching now.
When he's not striking out batters, he's been known for his ability to hula hoop like a champ. His record is 43 minutes without stopping.
Reese Worthington is the first one up to the plate.
I've got this game figured out. Watch me go.
Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Strike 1. No out.
Hang in there. 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1. All
He
for
comes
our
center,
team
and the
of
offering.
colors.
That was ball 1, and the
Just
count
feel
is
like
1
an
and
old
1.
lady in a pretty little dolly store.
The stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Another strike, and the count is 1 and 2.
Shoes untied. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Takes the stretch and the pitch. Swung on.
Darn, 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 darn.
Dmitry Petrovich took the bat.
Now that's a look of pure determination on his face.
I've determined the optimum swing based on current atmospheric conditions and the relative strengths and weaknesses of the opposing team.
Just hang in there.
From the windup and the throw. That was a ball. 1 and 0.
Just hang in there. Swing.
Takes the stretch and the throw. Swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters. And it's a long walk back to the dugout.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
I've got to get on base. My granny wants flies harder than you swing that.
He winds. Pitch on the way. Swing. Chopper to third.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
And it's out of play. Penny Frazier steps in, ready for action.
Come on, pitcher. Hook me up.
Swing, better, you hear?
The stretch and the offering. Strike 1. They have a runner on second, 2 outs.
Ole! Toro!
Hey, batter.
He's set. He throws it. The swing. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That little blooper sent him running.
Oh!
Let's go, Blue!
¡Qué emberrada!
Let's go, Blue!
Ugh. Here comes Ashley Weber.
The only player I know of who has an eye as good as Ashley is her sister Sydney.
I'm going to smash the ball out of here.
The target goes up. He throws it. The wing. First.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
Way to go, Sid!
Slides into third. The runner is safe on third.
Let's go, Blue!
Goes for the slide. Makes it. Safe on second.
Let's go, Blue! Let's go!
He's out of there.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
And that'll do it in the first inning. 2 left on. Dante Robinson steps up to the plate. The windup and delivered. Strike 1.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
We
No
want a
out.
batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the motion. He throws it. Strike 2.
Now give us another one, baby.
Stepping up to the pitcher's mound is Annie Frazier.
She generally pitches best on the 4th day of the month, when it's raining and there's a dip in the barometric pressure.
Takes her stretch. Here's the pitch.
broken ladder, you know.
A swing. Got him. Strike out.
Sweet.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
Hey, batter.
The windup and the delivery.
Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it
That
would
was
help
ball
if you
1,
kept your
and the
eyes
count is
open.
1-0.
Papa Willie. Hey,
Here's
batter,
the
batter,
motion
batter,
and the
batter.
offering. Swinging. Foul ball. 1-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
Weak.
From the windup and the offering. The swing. A bouncing ball.
Neato.
Right to the pitcher.
Superb play.
She's out of there. Pablo Sanchez steps in.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you?
From the stretch, fires. Swing. Whoops. Slide. 2 outs.
Weak.
From the windup and the throw.
Swing better!
The wing. Ground ball up
Oh.
the first baseline. Oh no, missed it.
Let's go, Green. Sid.
Let's go green.
Let's go!
Maria Luna up to bat.
Papa Willie.
She kicks. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Strike 1.
It was in there like swimwear.
Runner on first. 2 outs.
Of hitting this next pitch are quite, may I remind you,
Into the windup
primary
and the
objective
offering.
is to hit
The swing. Hit hard.
Excellent play.
Let's go, Green. Come on, Green.
Ooh, he's got it. The throw. Throws it over to third.
Let's go, Green.
Safe at third. They just scored.
Come on, Green.
Hey, kid, you're all right, you know.
Sally Dobbs steps in.
Papa Wheelie.
From the windup, she delivers.
Hey, batter.
Strike 1.
That's working for us.
Left hook.
May I
Batter's
remind
gotta
you
have a
that the
great
primary
eye to
objective
smack
is
one of
to
those
hit.
babies.
It would help if you kept your eyes open. Swing, batter.
Here's the windup. She delivers. Ball 1. Runner on third. 2 outs.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you?
Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch.
Batter.
Swung on. Strike 2. too.
Now give us another one, baby.
A right hook, folks.
This would be a great time to use the
Hey,
heat.
batter.
She is ready. The 1-2 pitch. That was a ball.
Swing batter. Rock on.
The target goes up. Pitch on the way. Swinging.
Nice one. That's what I like to see. Sweet.
Halfway through the inning now. Left one on third. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
Sugar Pop shares with her brother Tony a very self-confident attitude. You guys in the outfield better move back.
The target goes up. Throws it. Swing. Strike one. And the count is 0-1. Here's the motion and the offering. The swing. Smacked one left of center. It's out. Next up, Kenny Kawaguchi. Okay, pitcher, give me one right over the center.
Hey, batter.
From the windup, pitch on the way. Swung on. Strike one.
Let's see some action.
You swing like an old lady in a pretty little dolly
The
show.
windup, fire. Swing. Another strike. One out. Swing. Into the motion, throws it. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller that sent him scrambling.
He's out.
All you can do is try your hardest.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Vicky's true passion is ballet, and she never misses a chance to practice her moves. Here comes the graceful ballerina to the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing. Strike one. 2 outs.
Hey, batter.
Winning isn't everything. From the windup and the pitch. Another strike.
Let's hope this doesn't shake her up.
Here's the windup and the delivery. Swinging. A long one and
That dog will hunt.
That's my sister.
Let's go, Blue. You kids are doing really good. You kids are doing really good. And that marks their debut in today's score. Amir Khan walks up to the plate.
This one's out of here.
From the stretch, fires. A swing. Chopper to third.
That was a slow roller that sent him scrambling.
He's out.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
That'll end the inning. The Hornets trailing. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
In a clutch situation, Jabberjaw knows how to keep her cool.
Hey, batter.
Take a from the windup and the pitch. Swing. Strike one. With nobody out.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Takes her stretch. Fires.
Help if you kept your eyes open.
That was ball one. And the count is 1-1.
But perhaps it would help if you kept your eyes open. Let's hear some chowder.
Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Chopper to third. Left of center. Great shot to first. Safe. Here's the throw to second. And the throw to first.
Hey, you
That's
try,
it. Out.
but I'm too good.
Okay, that'll bring up Marky DuBois.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for the heat.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The stretch. Here's the pitch. That was a ball.
Let's see some action or something.
From the windup and the pitch. The swing. A bouncing ball. He scoops it up. Safe. Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate.
Take a swing, why don't ya? Let's
The
see
stretch
some
throws
action
it.
or something.
Ball one. Breaks for it. On to
Let's go
second.
green.
Oh, there's no way he'll be able to catch that. We got him out.
Let's go green. Let's go. Papa Wheelie. Hey, batter.
Here's the motion and the throw. Swung on. Wowzers! Use the aluminum power bat.
Money, baby.
And crushes one towards South Africa. They just scored. Next batter, Billie Jean Blackman.
Try keeping your eye on the ball.
Ready now, and the delivery. Ball one, 2
Statistically,
out.
your chances of hitting this next pitch are quite
We want a
low.
batter, not a broken ladder.
From the windup and the throw.
Hey, batter.
Ball 2, and the count
We
is
want a
2 and
batter,
0.
not a broken ladder. Hit the ball.
Papa Wheelie.
She is ready. Cuts to the plate.
Papa Wheelie.
Swings. Strike one.
You could feel the breeze from that one over here.
Solid left hook.
We want
That
a batter,
pitch is a
not
tough
broken
one for a
ladder.
batter to get anything off of.
2 and 1.
Pardon me, batter, but
We
perhaps
want a
it would
batter,
help if you
not
kept
a
your
broken
She
ladder.
is ready. And the offering. That was ball 3.
She's trying not to let it get to her.
And the count is 3 and 1.
Hit the ball.
She is ready. Fires. The swing. Foul ball. And the count is 3 and 2.
Rock on.
Takes the stretch. The 3-2 pitch. Low and away. And that's a walk.
Hey, batter.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
May I remind you that the primary objective is
From the windup
to hit
and the
ball.
pitch. Swing. Strike one. Fast and furious heat.
It was in there.
Runner on first. 2 out. Ready now. The pitch. A swing. And a foul ball. And the count is 0 and 2.
Swing.
She kicks. Fires.
Not a broken ladder.
The swing. Chopper to third. Lines it to short. Chucks it over to second. Out. That'll bring our team up to bat. Halfway through the inning now. Left one on first. The Hornets are getting whooped. Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate.
I've got this game figured out. Watch me go.
From the stretch, pitch on the way. The swing, a long drive.
Oh.
He's out of there. Dmitry Petrovich up to bat.
Dimitri's a pretty good hitter and runner, but he gets tired easily.
I've scouted out this pitcher, so I know what throws are coming.
Swing. Batter. 2 bits, 4
He's
bits.
set. And the pitch. The swing, lined back. You
I
can feel
know
like
these
a
kids
natural
can keep it together out there.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Nugget has a strong arm. He gets tired quickly. Must be all that picking. I've got to get on base.
Just hang in there.
He comes center. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Popped it up.
Ooh.
Keep up the good work. Neat.
Goes for the slide, and he's safe. Into second with a standing double.
Nice one.
like
That
I
kid's
would've
pretty
done.
fast.
Penny Frazier steps in, ready for action.
Come on, pitcher. Hook me up.
Swing better.
Into the motion and the throw. High and inside.
Just a bit high.
They have a runner on second. 2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate. Strike one. Becomes center. The 1-1 pitch. Race one right up the middle.
Solid one. I wouldn't want to be in the path of that hit.
Let's go, Blue.
Into second with a standing double.
Good hustle, good hustle.
And it goes out of play. Runners take 2 bases. And he comes in to score.
The Gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
Little Smoky Ash is in great shape from all that tennis conditioning.
I'm gonna crush this one.
You swing like an old lady and a pretty little dolly.
Becomes center.
score.
Fires. That was ball 1. 2 outs.
Winning isn't everything, you know. Hey, batter, 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 batter. He batter. Everything but go.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. Swing. Hit hard.
Looks like I need more practice.
Beats the ball to first.
Good fly, yo.
Slides into first. She's out of there.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
And this inning is over. The Hornets trailing.
The Hornets are having a rough time out there today.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it would help if you
The
kept
stretch,
taking ice
the
over
delivery.
ya.
That was a ball with nobody out.
Hey, batter, 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 batter. Pardon me, batter.
Ready now.
but
Pitch on the way.
perhaps it would help if you kept your eyes open.
Ball 2. 2 and 0.
Papa Willie, Papa Willie. Rock on.
Takes the stretch. The pitch. Ball 3.
Papa Willie, Papa Willie.
She
Pardon
kicks.
me,
Fires.
batter, but perhaps it would help if you kept
And
your
there's
eyes
ball
open.
4. Gives up a base.
I know these kids can keep it together out there.
Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Swing.
Statistically, your
From the
chances
stretch
of
and the
hitting
throw.
next pitch are quite
Ball
low.
1.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Swing.
Hey, batter.
She is ready.
batter,
Throws it.
statistically, your
A
chances
swing.
of hitting this next
And
pitch
belts
are
it.
quite low.
On the run. Plays it off the wall.
I don't think she meant to do
Let's
that.
go,
At least I hope not.
Fires it over. Throws it over. And that's a run. The throw to home. This one's going to get over her head. She dives for it. And it's out of play.
Oh, no.
That's a run. Maria Luna up to bat.
Maria can throw the ball really hard. Unfortunately, never where she wants to.
Statistically, your chances of hitting this next pitch
Takes her
are
stretch
quite
and the throw. All 1. Nobody out. Angela Del Vecchio up to pitch now.
Like her brother Tony, Sugar Pop has a pretty solid spitball, especially on days ending with Y.
Here's the windup and delivered.
We want a batter,
Swing.
not a broken
Strike
batter.
1. And it was a left hook.
Batter's gotta have a great eye to smack one of those babies.
1 and 1.
We want
She
a
is
batter,
ready. The
not a
pitch.
broken ladder.
The swing.
Batter,
Bunted.
batter.
Let's go green.
And she goes after it. Safe.
Let's go green. Let's go green.
Sally Dobbs steps in.
Swing, batter.
Hit the ball.
Takes the stretch. The pitch.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Strike 1. And it was a lefty.
In my book, a solid left hook is the mark of a good pitcher.
Attempts to steal. Straight to third. Straight to second. Safe.
Papa Wheelie! Papa Wheelie!
Papa Wheelie.
The target goes up. And the pitch. Swung on. Strike two. A right hook, folks.
Slip, slide, and right hook. What a beauty.
They have a runner on second. Nobody out.
Swing, batter.
Into the motion.
We
The
want a
pitch.
batter, not a
The
broken
swing.
ladder.
Foul. 0-2.
Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it would help if you kept your eyes open.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
The stretch. Cuts to the plate. Swing.
It was in there like swimwear.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, batter. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Rock on!
She kicks. She delivers.
Hey,
Swing.
batter, batter,
Foul
batter,
ball.
batter.
And the count is 0-1.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Rock on!
Into the windup. She delivers. Swinging. Another strike. Flipped her the righty.
Batter's gotta have a great eye to
Pardon
smack
me,
one of
batter,
those
but
babies.
perhaps it would
And the
help
count
if you
is
kept your
0-2.
Eyes open.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Sliced it.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Pardon me, batter, but
Into the
perhaps it
motion
would help
and the
if you kept
throw.
your eyes
Swung
open.
on. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, batter. Okay, that'll bring up Barky DuBois.
Two things you can say for Cootie. He can play all day and rarely loses his cool.
Try keeping your eye on the ball.
Takes her stretch. Fires. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Let's
Let's
go,
go,
Green.
He's all over it. The throw. That's a run. The throw to home.
Let's go.
And that one's gonna go way over her head. Ball's out of play. All runners advance.
Aw.
And that's a run. Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate.
This young batter means business.
Hey, batter, 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 batter!
Here's the motion and the
Pardon
offering.
me, batter,
Swung
but
on.
perhaps it would help if you
A
kept
bouncing
your eyes
ball.
open.
Let's go!
Right to the pitcher. Straight to first. And he's safe. This one's gonna get over her head. And it goes out of play. Runners take two bases.
Oh, no!
Aw.
Oh no.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackman.
Hit the ball.
We want a batter!
She kicks.
Not a
Here's the
broken
pitch.
ladder.
The swing, strike one.
A fancy pitch would really shake things up.
Looked like a right hook.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
Runner on third, 2 outs.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ready now, throws it. Another strike. Wow, that pitch was crazy. Literally.
I bet you she's all worn out after that one.
And the count is 0-2.
Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it would help if you kept your eyes
Target
open.
goes up, throws it.
Shooter.
Strike 3. And another batter goes down. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, batter. Left one on third. The Hornets are getting creamed.
Looks like the Hornets have lost their buzz.
Angela Del Vecchio coming up at the plate.
This young batter means business. I'm gonna smack this one for sure.
Hey, batter, 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 batter. Shoes untied.
He sets and delivers. Strike one.
You're trying. Come on, let's see what you got, batter.
You swing like an
The
old lady
windup.
in a
He
pretty
throws it.
dolly
The wing.
store.
And a foul ball. 0-2.
Swing, batter.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. High and inside.
My little sister could play better baseball than our Earth Titan. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
He winds
Hey, batter,
and the
batter,
pitch.
batter, batter, batter.
And that's strike 3.
You swing like
Caught
an old
looking.
lady in a
See you
pretty
next time
dolly
around, kid.
store.
No way that's gonna happen again.
pitch.
Toto!
That was ball
Swing,
one.
better, you hear?
You better keep around the muzzle one after the field.
Here's the windup and the throw.
Hey, batter.
Swinging. Popped it up.
That was easy money for the opposing team.
Look at me
And
go!
it's an out. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
This girl's a scrapper. Look at that determination.
Don't throw the ball fast, okay?
Toto!
2 bits, 4 bits, 6
Here's
bits,
the motion.
$1.
Pitch on the way.
For our team.
The swing, strike one. 2 outs.
Come on, let's see what you got, batter.
Here's the motion. He throws it. Swing. Strike two.
Let's hope this doesn't shake her up.
And the count is 0-2.
Like someone from Paris.
Into the motion. Cuts to the plate. Swing. Foul.
Harder than you swing that there stick. Ole! Toto!
Here's the motion. And delivered. And that's strike three. That's it for this kid.
Can't win 'em all.
That's okay.
And the fourth inning's over. The Hornets are getting whooped.
Looks like the Hornets have lost their buzz. I remember this kid, John Bang McDougall. He played for the Hornets until he retired a few months back. But man, did he ever have a couple of hot seasons.
Retired?
It was an early retirement. Anyways, he was the craziest hitter I've ever seen. Sometimes even held his bat upside down until the pitcher released. But pow! Out of the ballpark every single time. Some people said he was a ringer. Someone's pet orangutan or something wearing a baseball cap. And true, he was a little hairy, didn't say much, and had opposable toes. But I don't believe it. Best hitter I've ever seen.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
This young batter means business.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch.
The primary objective
Swung on.
is to hit
Strike
the
one.
ball.
And the count is 0-1.
Statistically, your chances of hitting this next pitch are quite
Here's the
low.
windup. Cuts to the plate. A swing. Another strike. Slip, slide, and right hook.
This'd be a great time to use
Statistically,
they
your
think.
chances
0-2.
of hitting this next pitch are quite
We've got
low.
spirit, yes we do.
She
We've
kicks
got spirit.
and a delivery. That was a ball. 1-2.
Hey, batter.
Hey, better.
Ready now. The pitch.
Hey, batter.
Ball 2. 2-2.
We've got spirit, yes we do. We've got spirit, how about you?
Try keeping your eye on
The
the
windup.
ball.
The 2-2 pitch.
Hey,
Ball
batter.
3. 3-2.
Better.
Hey, batter.
From the stretch. Throws
We
it.
want a batter, not a
A
broken
swing.
ladder.
Strike 3. And
May I
another
remind you,
batter
the
goes
primary
down.
objective
Hey,
is
what did I
to
tell
hit
ya?
the ball.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate. Into the motion, cuts to the plate. The swing. Wows him with the aluminum power bat.
That was the ring heard round the neighborhood.
Let's go green.
Let's go green.
Way to go, sis.
Let's go green.
Ooh!
Let's go green. Let's go green.
He's got it. Quick toss to home plate.
Yay, team. Let's go green.
Quick throw to home plate. They
Right
just
on.
scored. Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Hey, batter.
Takes her stretch. The pitch.
Not a broken
Swing. Wowzers! Use the aluminum power bat.
Money, baby.
Going. Say goodbye, 'cause this ball is gone. Brings in the run. Maria Luna up to bat.
Maria has a cat named LaRue who she loves to dress up for teapots.
Pitch on the way. Ball one.
Bowling for dollars.
Up a wheelie.
From the windup and delivers. Swing. Pop fly. He's ready.
Oh.
Let's go, Green.
Jumps. Oh, she missed it.
Pig pile. Everybody jump on.
Let's go, Green. Let's go. Let's go, Green. Oh, oh.
That could have been epic, but it wasn't.
Sally Dobbs steps in.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
Swing, batter.
The stretch. The delivery.
Batter.
Strike one. Tries to steal. Throws it to second. Did he just drop the ball?
Way to go. Couldn't quite cut the mustard on that one.
My sister.
They have a runner on second. One out.
Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it would help if you kept your
Takes
eyes
the
open.
stretch. The pitch. Swung on. Strike two. 0-2.
Swing, batter. Swing, batter.
Into the windup and the delivery. Swung on. Fouled one back.
Up a wheelie.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you?
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Another one down.
Way to go, kid. That's showing him who's boss. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, batter.
Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Still trying to get on base.
Into the motion and delivers. Strike one. Hard left.
In my book, a solid left hook is the mark of a good pitcher.
And the count is 0-1.
Hey, batter. Hey, batter.
Into the motion and the offering. Swung on. There's a bunt.
Let's
Way
go,
to
Green.
play for her.
Great job.
And she's safe. Tosses it
that
over to
was
first.
shy.
No, she dropped it. Ball's out of play. All runners advance. They scored.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Okay, that'll bring up Barky twice. We've got Dmitri Petrovich on the pitcher's mound now.
If Dimitri's arm lasts long enough, we might get to see his amazing elevator pitch. Or maybe even a stupefying slow-mo.
He's ready now. He throws it. Ball one.
Take a swing, why don't ya?
Hey, batter.
Into the windup and delivers. The swing. Guide to left. Runs over.
Come on,
Brings up
Katie.
and she gets it. He's out. That'll bring our team up to bat. Halfway through the inning now. One left on. The Hornets trailing. Amir Khan walks up to the plate.
For such a young kid, Sticks has a good attention span. He'll be a great player one day.
I'm gonna smack this one. Swing, batter, you hear?
Come on, let's see what
Into
you
the
got,
windup.
batter.
Fires. Swung on. Strike one.
Not even close to that one.
No outs.
Swing. Hey, batter,
The
batter,
stretch.
batter, batter, batter.
Throws
You
it.
swing like an old lady
A
in
swing.
a pretty little dolly store.
A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
He's out.
He was robbed.
Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate.
Reese is really funny, and he's always in detention at school for disrupting class.
I've got this game figured out. Watch me go.
He's set. The pitch. Swung on. Strike one.
Should have let that one go.
One out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the motion and the delivery. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those babies. It's tough not to let an out shake you up. These kids have to keep their cool.
Dmitri Petrovich up to bat.
I've determined the optimum swing based on current atmospheric conditions and the relative strengths and weaknesses of the opposing team.
Everything but going back. Let's put this in action.
From the windup, throws it. The swing, and built it.
Ooh. That dog will hunt.
Good, my friend.
Good, Jordan. That's good.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Slides into second, lands on second, and that's a double.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
This kid has a piece of that ball.
Put one right down the middle for me.
Swing, batter, batter.
He's ready now and delivered. Strike one. They have a runner on second, 2 out.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
He's ready now and the offering, a swing, another strike.
He can't let this pitcher get the best of him.
0-2. From the stretch, fires.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Wows him with the aluminum power bat.
That was the ring around the neighborhood.
That ball is out of here and there is nothing left but a vapor trail.
Say goodbye, Ma. Looks like this one's gonna be raised by wolves.
Score!
The gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
And the runner scores.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
Danny Frazier steps in, ready for action.
Come on, Major. Hook me up.
Marky DuBois takes his place on the mound.
Cootie's not the worst choice to have pitching, just so long as he stays away from slow balls and zigzags.
Into the motion and the delivery. Smacked one left of center. Going, going. Say goodbye, 'cause this ball is gone.
I don't know what kind of pitch that was, but it tasted just like chicken.
They got another one.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
This young batter means business.
I'm gonna smash the ball out of here.
The stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing. Strike one. 2 outs.
Come on, let's see what you got, batter.
Here's the windup. Pitch on the way.
Swing, batter.
That was a ball.
Deberías tomar lecciones de bateo.
Swing. He winds. The delivery. A swing. Strike 2. And the count is 1-2.
Hey, batter, batter. Swing, batter, batter.
Here's the motion. The 1-2 pitch. That was ball 2. And the count is 2-2. Target goes up. And the throw. Swung on.
Swung early.
Tennis is my sport anyway.
That's the end of the 5th. The Hornets are getting whooped.
The Hornets are having a rough time out there today.
Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate.
Bubbles is the most enthusiastic baseball enthusiast I've ever run across.
Swing. The windup. Here's the pitch.
Hey,
That was
we
ball
want a
1.
batter, not some broken ladder, you know. Swing.
He comes center. He throws it.
Batter.
Swing. Strike 1. Oh, stand by. Heat.
Man, that was so fast. You could barely see it.
1-1. Into the motion. The 1-1 pitch. That was ball 2. And the count is 2-1.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay?
From the stretch, the 2-1 pitch.
Let's see some action or something.
Hit hard.
Easy
Play. First out. Next batter, Billie Jean Blackman.
Billy Jean dreams of living in Paris, excuse me, Paris, as a high-glam supermodel.
From the windup and the pitch. High ball one, one out.
Swing batter, batter.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
From the windup and delivers. The swing, strike one. Fast and furious heat.
Went after him with the high heat that time.
How about you? Visit.
Takes the stretch
We want a
and the
ladder,
delivery.
not a broken ladder.
That was a ball. 2 and 1.
Swing batter.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
He's ready now.
Hey,
The 2-1
batter,
pitch.
batter, batter.
Wowzers! Use the aluminum power bat.
Money, baby.
Move over, Sputnik. This puppy's headed for orbit.
Oh, no.
Brings in the run. Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Hey, we want a batter, not some broken ladder, you know.
He comes center.
We
Cuts to
want
the
a
plate.
batter, not a broken
Strike
ladder.
1.
That's working for us.
1 out.
Swing batter, batter.
The windup fires.
Swing.
A swing. Another strike. Right hook.
Don't try this at home, kids.
0 and 2.
Yay!
Ready now. The delivery.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Swung on.
Excellent.
Sidney Weber steps up to the plate.
Yay!
He winds and the throw. Strike 1. 0 and 1.
Bing, batter.
From the windup and the offering.
Swing, batter.
That was a ball. 1 and 1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Ready now. The 1-1 pitch.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay?
Swung on. A bouncing ball.
Let's go, Green.
Left of center. Throws it to first.
Green.
Safe.
Let's go.
The throw to second.
Let's go, Green.
Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Swing.
Into the windup and the
Let's see
throw.
some action or something.
That was ball 1. Runner on
We've got
first.
spirit. Yeah,
2
we do.
out.
We've got spirit. How about you? Let's hear some chowder. Hey,
The
batter,
stretch.
batter, batter,
Pitch
batter,
on the
batter.
way.
We want a
That
batter.
was a ball.
Not a broken ladder. Let's hear some chowder. Weak.
Takes the stretch.
So
Throws
weak.
it.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
That was ball 3. And the count is 3 and 0.
Try keeping your eye on the ball.
Rock on.
Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch.
Weak.
That was a ball. And that's a walk.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Hey, all right.
Maria Luna up to bat.
Yay.
Takes the stretch and delivers.
We
That was
want a
ball
batter.
1.
It's
Not a
been
broken
too long
ladder.
since that ump had his eyes checked.
Let's hear some chowder.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the windup. The delivery.
Swing.
Strike 1.
Hey,
Runners on
batter,
first
batter,
and
batter,
second. 2 out.
Swing. Hey, batter, 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 batter. Hey, batter,
Ready
batter,
now.
batter,
The
batter,
pitch.
We want a batter, not a broken
Take
ladder.
That
swing,
was a
why
ball.
don't
2
ya?
and 1.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Swing.
From the windup and the throw.
Hey, batter, batter, batter,
Ball 3. And the count is 3 and 1.
Hey, we want a batter, not some broken ladder, you know. Let's hear some chowder.
The windup and the throw. Ball 4. Stroll down the first baseline.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Sally Dobbs steps in.
Weak. Hey, batter.
From the windup, here's the pitch.
Hey, batter.
Ball 1. The bases are loaded. 2 out.
Batter. Yay! Swing.
From the windup, fires.
Yay!
That was a ball. 2-0. Kenny Kawaguchi up on the mound and ready for action.
Kenny has a consistent slow ball, but man, can he go nuts with the crazy ball.
Here's the motion, the delivery. Swinging. Strike 1. Pulls out the slow ball.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
And the count is 2-1.
Batter. Hey, batter.
He's set. Pitch on the way. Strike 2. And the count is 2-2.
Swing. Rock on.
The stretch and delivers. A swing. Strike out. 3 left on. The Hornets are getting creamed.
The Hornets are having a rough time out there today.
Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
I'm gonna smack this one for sure.
We want a batter with not a broken leg.
The target goes up. Here's the pitch.
Hey, batter.
Strike 1.
Just hang in there.
The stretch, the delivery,
Oh, to play flat,
another
flat.
strike,
I
and the
see
count
you
is
got
0-2.
my friends. I see you're under me. Want a batter with not a broken leg.
The stretch and the offering. That was a ball.
Play flat, like someone from Paris.
From the windup, throws it.
Hey, batter.
That was a ball. 2-2.
Hey, batter.
He's set. The 2-2 pitch. Third strike. That's it.
Can't win 'em all. No way that's gonna happen again.
Next up, Kenny Kawaguchi.
Kenny's a natural athlete and has the best eye on the team.
Okay, pitcher, give me one right over the center.
Just hang in there.
He's set. And the pitch. And drove one deep. Better take a picture now, 'cause this ball is out of here and it ain't coming back.
Aloha means goodbye, baby.
They got another one.
Gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Here comes the graceful ballerina to the plate.
Yo, to play flat, like someone from Paris.
Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Strike 1.
Bonjour, batter.
Becomes center. And the offering. That was a ball. 1 out.
Winning isn't everything, you know.
He comes center. And the offering. Another strike. And the count is 1-2.
Send him back to the showers. Bonjour, batter.
He's set. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. That's it for this kid.
That pitcher's merciless. That's okay.
Amir Khan walks up to the plate.
I'm gonna smack this one.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. The wing. Looped up.
Buena jugada.
He's
can tell I
out.
have natural skill.
And that'll do it in the 6th inning. The Hornets are getting whooped.
The Hornets are having a rough time out there today.
Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
In a clutch situation, Jabberjaw knows how to keep her cool.
Ready now. Fires.
We want a batter,
Swinging.
not a broken
Strike
ladder.
one.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Weak.
From the stretch and delivers. And a foul ball. No out.
Hey, batter.
Takes the
batter,
stretch and the
batter,
delivery.
batter.
Swing. Foul ball.
Miss it.
Hey, batter,
The
batter,
stretch
batter,
and the offering. Good. Okay, that'll bring up Barky to voice.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the windup. Throws it. The swing.
Batter.
A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 0-1.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Takes the stretch. He throws it.
We want a batter,
Swing.
not a broken ladder.
A bouncing ball. Easy play for her. Tosses it over to first. Safe. Tosses it over to second. Out. Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate.
Bubbles is a good ball player when you can get her to quit yapping.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Target goes up and the delivery. That was a
We want
ball.
batter,
2 out.
Not a broken ladder.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you?
The stretch. He
Batter,
throws it.
batter,
The
batter,
swing.
batter.
And a foul ball. And the count is 1-1.
Swing, batter.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He's ready now. The 1-1 pitch. That was ball 2. And the
Hey,
count
batter,
is 2-1.
Batter, batter,
Hey,
batter.
batter, batter, batter.
Here's the motion. And
We've got
delivered.
spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit.
And
How about
popped up. He's under the ball.
You're doing fantastic.
Jumping in the air. Oh, yes! He's got it! She's out of there. And that'll do it for them this inning. The Hornets are getting whooped. Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate.
I've got this game figured out. Watch me go.
Here's the motion. And delivers. Foul ball. Nobody out. Into the windup. Throws it. Swung on. And a foul ball. Takes the stretch. Fires. Swings.
Darn, 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 darn.
Dmitry Petrovich up to bat.
I've scouted out this pitcher, so I know what throws are coming.
Swing. The stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1-0.
Shoes untied.
From the stretch. And delivers. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
Look
Okay.
at me go.
We've still got a chance to score in this inning. Let's do it.
He's out. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Nugget runs slightly faster than your average garden snail.
Put one right down the middle for me.
At least you're trying. Ready now. The delivery. High ball 1. 2 out.
Hang in there. 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1.
He's
All
set.
for our
Here's
team,
the pitch.
Stardust
Swinging.
Roller.
There's a bunt.
Pull the bunt cake out of the oven.
Oh, shucks.
Let's go, Blue. Let's go.
Penny Frazier steps in, ready for action.
Annie has fantastic hitting accuracy, but doesn't get much power behind the hit.
Come on, pitcher. Hurry me up.
From the stretch and the delivery. Ball 1. Runner on first. 2 outs. The windup. The delivery. Swung on. Hit hard. Oops. The The wheels fell off. And that's an out. And that'll close up the 7th. 1 left on. The Hornets trailing.
The Hornets are having a rough time out there today.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackwood.
Hey, batter.
We've got spirit.
He's
Yes, we
set.
do. We've
The
got
pitch.
spirit. How about you?
Strike 1.
That's working for us.
That was a sticky one.
A little loogie goes a long way.
Nobody out.
Statistically, your chances of hitting this next
Into
pitch
the
are
windup. The
quite
pitch.
low. May I
Swung
remind
on.
you that the
A
primary
long
objective
fly.
is
On the
to
run.
the ball.
Easy play. She's out of there. Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Still hitless and trying to do something about it.
Papa Willie. Hey, batter.
Into the windup. And the pitch. That was a ball.
We've got
1
spirit.
out.
Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you?
We want a batter.
Hey, we want a batter, not some broken
Ready now.
ladder, you
Cuts to
know.
the plate. Swing. Strike 1.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
Hey, batter.
Ready now. The 1-1 pitch. A swing. Another strike.
Now give us another one, baby.
An impressive right hook.
Slip sliding right hook.
Papa Willie.
What a
Papa
beauty.
Willie. Hey, batter.
From the windup, the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
It's been too long since that ump had his eyes checked.
And the count is 2-2.
Not some broken ladder, you know.
We want a batter.
He's set. The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3.
Want a
And the
batter,
count is
not a
3-2.
broken ladder.
Take a swing, why don't ya?
He's set. Pitch on the way. Ball 4. And that's a walk.
Action or something. He's really got to pull it together for this next batter. He can't let it get to him or he'll go down.
Sidney Weber steps up to the plate.
Rock on.
The stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing. Strike 1. Solid right hook.
Slip sliding right hook. What a beauty.
Runner on first.
Perhaps it
1
would help
out.
if you kept your eyes open.
We want a batter, not a broken
Here's the windup and the pitch.
Hey, batter.
The swing. Another strike. 0-2.
Swing.
Swing back.
Ready now. The pitch.
We want
That
a
was
batter,
ball 1.
not a broken ladder.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay?
He's
We
set.
want a batter.
Pitch on the way. Swung on. A bouncing ball. And she goes after it. Quick throw to second. He's out. That's all, folks. She's out. 1 left on. The Hornets are getting whooped.
Looks like the Hornets have lost their buzz.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
I'm going to smash the ball out of here.
Hey, batter.
Ready now. The delivery. Strike 1.
I see London. I see.
From the windup, pitch on the way. The swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
Get him, Blue.
Beats the ball to first.
Sure, my friend. Let's go, Blue.
Oh, shucks.
Way to go, sis.
Vamos, Azul.
Ugh.
Let's go, Blue.
Angela Del Vecchio coming up at the plate.
Still trying to get on base. I'm gonna smack this one for sure.
Hey, batter.
He comes center. And the pitch. High ball 1. They have a runner on second. No outs.
Come on, let's see what you got, batter.
Into the windup. And the throw. Ball 2. And the count is 2-0.
Batter.
Deberías tomar lecciones de
The stretch.
bateo.
And delivered. A swing. An unforgettable undergrounder.
It's like you gotta have ESP to know where that thing's gonna pop up.
Vamos, Azul.
They got another one.
Sweet as candy, I tell ya. I like candy. Everybody likes
you
candy.
kids are doing
That's why
really
Halloween is such a
good.
popular holiday.
Goes for the slide, lands on second. She laced a double.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast.
Next up, Kenny Kawaguchi. Here I go.
We want a batter with not a broken ladder.
Here's the motion, the
2
pitch.
bits, 4 bits, 6
Strike
bits, $1.
one.
All for our team. Stand up and batter with not a broken ladder. Hey, batter,
Into the windup, the delivery. Another strike.
Anytime you get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
swing batter.
Ready now. Here's the pitch.
2 bits, 4
Swung
bits,
on.
6 bits, $1.
An undergrounder. My, oh, my.
All I can say is I can dig it, baby. Oh, yeah.
Off the wall, and he's got it.
Nice one, dude. Keep up the good work. Let's go, Blue. That's my sister.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Here comes the graceful ballerina to the plate.
I see London. I see France. I see
Into the motion, the delivery. Swing. Strike one. Runners on first and third with nobody out. Ready now, and the delivery. That was ball one.
Hey, batter. Shoes untied. Swing, batter, batter.
He winds the 1-1 pitch. Whoops. Slice.
Come on, let's see what you got, man. Winning isn't everything, you know.
Into the motion, cuts to the plate. Swung on.
Swung too late. Stupid baseballs for babies.
Amir Khan walks up to the plate.
Still hitless and trying to do something about it. This one's out of here.
Here's the windup, the pitch. That was ball one, 1-0.
We want a batter with not a broken ladder.
The target goes up. Here's the pitch.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Swing. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That little blooper sent him running.
Runners on first and third, 1 out. Into the motion, the 1-1 pitch. Another strike.
If he can keep it together, he's got one more shot.
And the count is 1-2. He winds the 1-2 pitch. Lined back.
Let's go, Blue.
And he's out.
It's tough not to let an out shake you up. These kids have to keep their cool.
And she scores.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate.
Okay, this time I'm gonna smack it.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Here's the motion, the pitch.
Come on, let's see what you
Swinging,
got, batter.
strike one. Runner on first, 2 outs.
Swing, batter, batter.
Swing. He winds, fires.
Swing, batter.
Swinging, strike two.
Don't play flat like someone from Paris. My little sister could play better baseball than her. You're trying.
Takes the stretch, fires. The swing, a bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those tables.
He's out.
And it's a long walk back to the dugout.
That's it for the 8th inning. 1 left on. The Hornets are getting whooped.
The Hornets are having a rough time out there today.
Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
The windup and the pitch.
Papa Willie, Papa
That was
Willie.
ball one.
Batter, not a broken ladder. Swing, batter. We want a batter.
Takes the
not a
stretch,
broken
fires.
ladder.
A swing, hammered down the middle. This one's gonna get past him.
We're doing fantastic. Yay, team.
Let's go green.
There are moments of glory, and then there are moments
no.
like this.
Maria Luna up to bat.
Rock on.
from the stretch and the delivery.
swing, why don't
Strike
ya?
one.
Now's a good time to use a breaking ball.
Looked like a heater.
Man, that was so fast, you could barely see it.
Runner on first, nobody out.
Let's hear some
Here's the
chowder.
motion. Fire.
Hey, batter, batter,
Ball
batter,
one, 1-1.
Swing.
Let's see some action or something.
Takes the
Let's
stretch,
hear some
the pitch.
chowder.
Another
some
strike.
action or
Fast and
something.
furious heat.
That was a show-me heater for the breaker coming next. I bet you a soda.
And the count is
we
1
want
and
a
2.
batter, not some broken ladder, you know.
The windup and delivers. The swing struck her out.
And another one bites the dust.
I'm good. Sally Dobbs steps in.
The boss is kind of like a 40-year-old in a kid's body.
Let's hear some chowder.
Here's the motion and the
We want a
delivery.
batter, not a
Strike
broken ladder.
1.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
0-1.
We want a batter, not a broken
He
ladder.
sets. Throws it. Ball 1, and the count is 1-1.
Take a swing, why don't ya?
The windup. The 1-1 pitch. That was ball 2, and the count is 2-1. The stretch. The 2-1 pitch. Another strike, and the count is 2-2.
May I remind you that the primary objective is to hit the ball.
Here's the motion.
Take a
Cuts to the
swing, why
plate.
don't ya?
High ball 3,
You can see his frustration level rising.
and the count is 3-2.
Let's see some action or something.
Ready now. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging. Strike out. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate. He sets, and the delivery. Pop fly. She's there.
Let's go,
Jumps.
Green.
Oh, he doesn't get it.
Come on, Green.
Let's go, Green.
That play was less than memorable.
Aw.
Okay, that'll bring up Barky to voice.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you?
Into the windup and the pitch. Strike 1.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs.
Pardon me, batter, but perhaps it would help
Into
if
the
you
windup
kept your
and the
eyes open.
offering. A bouncing ball. Right to the pitcher. Throws it over to third. We got him out. That pulls their plug for this inning. 2 left on. The Hornets are getting whooped.
Looks like the Hornets have lost their buzz.
Dmitri Petrovich took the bat.
I've determined the optimum swing based on current atmospheric conditions and the relative strengths and weaknesses of the opposing team.
Here's the motion. Fires.
Send him back to the shower.
Strike 1. Nobody out.
Let's see some action. Fatty boom baladi, fatty boom baladi.
Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Smacked one left of center.
Let's go, Blue.
He hits the ground. It's not looking good for him. And he's out.
It's tough not to let an out shake you up. These kids have to keep their cool.
No.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
I've got to get on base.
The target goes up. Here's the pitch.
At least you're
Swing. A long drive. Goodbye, baseball.
I don't know what kind of pitch that was, but it tasted just like chicken.
Addie
candy. Everybody likes candy. That's why Halloween is such a popular holiday.
Penny Fraser steps in, ready for action.
Come on, Major. Hook me up.
Hey, batter.
Into the motion, cuts to the plate. Popped it up.
Go, George.
Flies into second. Lands on second. She lays the double.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Keep up the good work.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
Little Smokey Ash is in great shape from all that tennis conditioning.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Gretchen Hasselhoff up on the mound and ready for action.
Jabberjaw's the southpaw who can really wow him with her left hook.
Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
Safe.
Ooh, ooh!
Goes for the slide, and it's an out. She laced a double.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast.
Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
This girl's a scrapper. Look at that determination. I'm gonna smack this one for sure.
Send him back to the shower.
Here's the motion and the delivery. Going inside.
She tried the corner on this.
They have a runner on second, 2 out.
Like someone from Paris. Swing
From the windup, throws it. Strike one. And the count is 1-1. Into the motion and delivers. Swing. Foul. Into the motion and the delivery. And down she goes.
Can't win 'em all. No way that's gonna happen again.
The Hornets have been blown down. 10-14.
All you can do out there is play your hardest. And these kids certainly did that. They should be proud of a job well done.
Thanks for coming out, folks. This has been Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch live at the Playground Commons.